Hey everybody, Brian Goes Blue.
And Coco too.
Back again with another movie trip review vlog for you today. Today we're going to go see, tonight we're going to go see The Northman. I think his name is Robert Eggers is the director. Same guy who did The Witch and The Lighthouse. It's weird whenever directors have big names for themselves after just a couple movies, because that's like pretty much the only two that I think he did. So, but this one's got a lot of praise so far that I've seen. What do you know about it? Is it a Viking movie?
Not much. Earlier today I was like, what are we going to see? I don't really know anything about it. When he explained it, I remember now that we saw previews a couple times.
Yeah.
But now I do remember after you told me. But I don't know. It should be pretty crazy.
All I know is that a kid, sees his father die when he's real young, and then he grows up and, kind of pays his revenge or whatever, avenges his father's death. That's pretty much all I know about it.
In the preview, did something happen to the mom too, or no?
I don't think.
Or it was about to? I don't know.
I'm not sure. Yeah, so we're going in kind of blind.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have much to say about it because I don't really know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but it's got all that director's like main people that he worked with. Like, I know Willem Dafoe's in here. He was in Lighthouse, and then Anya Taylor-Joy's in here from she was in The Witch, and she's also in Soho.
Split.
Yeah.
And Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman.
Isn't she the mom?
Yeah.
I did look at the picture before we
And
came.
Alexander Skarsgård. I know he's probably related to Bill Skarsgård, but I don't really know what other movies he's been in that I've seen. So yeah, I just heard this is a pretty wild movie. It's probably going to be a lot of violence, I'm sure. So
I don't like that.
yeah, you're in for
and deaths, parent deaths.
Yeah, you're in for violence and parent deaths here.
Oh my god! Oh. Good thing I brought a ring pop.
Yep, it's a little lollipop without a stick.
A ring pop.
A ring of flavor you can lick.
Oh my god. So, did you guys notice anything different about me? I cut a foot of my hair off.
Oh yeah, just a foot.
12 inches of hair gone, and it's being donated. So yeah.
Yeah, we got her hair in the closet.
What?
No, it's in the garage.
Yeah, you guys always see me with the ball on top of my head. That was my hair. That was why, because it was just way too long, not healthy. So I got it all chopped off. So yeah, fun times.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to talk about that in this video. I did not know what I was going to say about the movie.
Well, we'll say more about the movie when we get out of it.
I'm sure I'll have an opinion when we get out of the movie, especially if there's violence and parent deaths.
Yeah. Well,
hopefully I'm not all puffy and red and teary-eyed when we come back.
Well, probably not by the time we get back, because it's usually going to be a revenge tale.
How long is this freaking movie?
How long do you think it's going to be?
2 hours and 5 minutes. That's not a good guess. Close. More?
Just a little.
2 hours and 15 minutes.
2:17. But that's what the end credits and everything. So it's probably going to be more around like 2 hours and 5, 2 hours and 10.
Maybe I should bring 2 ring pops.
Yeah, I would bring 2 ring pops.
I'm gonna bring 2 of them.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna get in there and start these shenanigans here.
This is the earliest we've been. Well, we're only 5 minutes early, but
yeah,
we might have to use the little boys and little girls room.
We might have to. Yeah. So, little boys and little girls room. Okay.
The bathroom, the restroom.
El baño. Yeah. So we're gonna go in there and watch this in a loud and chaotic Dolby cinema.
I love violence in Dolby. It's my jam.
It's my jam. All right. We'll be back, guys.
Bye.
Bye. And we're back in the car. That was a pretty lengthy one, huh? It's like midnight now. The moon at 9:20. Did it take a lot out of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was something. I'll just say this.
Okay.
Don't stay after the previews.
No?
No, don't stay after the previews. I'm just kidding. Kind of. That was a lot for me.
Yeah.
That was a lot. You said violence and, yeah. There was violence.
Yeah.
At first I really hated it. Like, I just hated it. I couldn't even look at the screen a few times. It bothered me. I hated it.
Really?
Yeah, and then it sucked me in. And then I was following the story and I was into it, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, good.
So now overall I don't hate it, but I hated it at first. I'm not gonna lie about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you hate just how loud it was? And
Loud and violent and just like, ugh! They're like growling like wolves and just fucking like, I don't know, it was just a lot. Like, that's a lot of energy.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was very masculine.
Yeah. And I understand. I'm sweating. I need to take the sweater off.
You're good.
Yeah. You gotta know something about me. I will only watch like a certain kind of movie. We watch a lot of horror, right? And we see a lot of stuff, but for some reason that just hit different.
Yeah.
This is not off to a very good start.
No, you're
My
good.
little review. Huh.
Yeah, so that Alexander Skarsgård, man, he went through some shit for this role. That was some crazy stuff.
Oh, and which one was he?
The main guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That was
Yeah.
pretty wild. Willem Dafoe wasn't in as much as I thought he would be, which is fine. Nicole Kidman is crazy as always. She's fucking nuts.
Yep.
Like everything she's in, she always turns a little crazy and like
There was some
goes her own weird way. She's always weird.
There was a disturbing part with her. I was like,
Yeah.
I won't spoil anything,
Yep.
but
I'm not gonna spoil anything, but like the end scene at the volcano is pretty cool again. Like a lot of the cinematography really looked cool. Like,
did they have to be naked though?
no.
They were,
Yeah.
right?
I think they had little.
They did not have like little loincloths on.
No.
I don't think so. I think they were just swinging.
I didn't see any swing. I wasn't looking down.
I wasn't looking down. I didn't see any swinging. I just assumed that's probably what was happening.
Yeah, I didn't see any swinging.
Saw the butts though. But all of that being said, it was for what it was. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people went into this knowing, oh, it's a Viking movie, it's gonna be brutal. I went into this not knowing anything other than like, yeah, Vikings.
Yeah.
That's just not my kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like the time period. I like the whole, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
You're good.
I think I'm still confused about it. It's left me, dare I say, speechless.
Now, after seeing this, are you willing to check out, do you still want to check out The Lighthouse? You haven't seen that yet. Same director.
Yeah, you said there's a lot of farts in that. I definitely need to see that. There was a fart in this.
Yeah,
it was great. It was hilarious. I will spoil that. I love a good fart. I find it hilarious. That's what I mean by I love a good fart. But yeah, definitely. I remember seeing The Witch in theaters, right? Not with Brian, obviously. And I thought that was such a weird movie. You have to know what you're getting into when you see an A24 film.
Well, this is kind of like that too.
Weird. It's weird.
This wasn't an A24 though.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
No, I know, but it's like its first movie that's not. So.
Oh. I legit thought this whole time that this was an A24.
Yeah, I mean, it feels.
It has that weird vibe. Like there's weird shit that happens, and you're just like, what?
Yeah.
But I want to hear your thoughts on it.
My thoughts, I was just kind of like, I didn't know what to think. I thought it was going to be like towards the beginning of the movie, it's kind of like it's almost like a first person, like Vikings go into a village and terrorize it type of situation, and it's all sorts of nuts.
That part.
Yeah, that
when
part.
He's grown,
yeah,
that was the part that I was like hating it. But then after that, I was like, okay.
Yeah, then
because I thought he went bad.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they're just gonna like mess everybody up.
Kind of like
he doesn't care about anything.
It's kind of like showing how he has to go through these different places and stages and stuff like that to, because obviously he can't avenge his father when he's a little boy.
Right. Well, after that, the whole wrecking of the village thing.
Yeah.
After that happened, and then the next thing happened, I won't say, but you know what I'm talking about. When he did the thing. Mm-hmm. That's when I was like, okay, I'm on board. Because I just thought he was like turned like a bad guy.
No, I knew that he was like kind of just with the crowd that he was in.
See, I mean, yeah, I didn't really realize that. I thought he was just like turned bad. And then something else happened, and I was like, oh, okay, like, this is cool.
Yeah, but there's a few different stages of this guy's life, and it just shows all the way through. Mm-hmm. It's really brutal.
And there's a plot twist. We find out something we didn't know.
There's some crazy plot twist towards the end, like probably 3/4 of the way through. Anya Taylor-Joy, love interest, she was all right. She probably did better than she actually acted in this one, like more so than I've seen her like last night. And so she didn't really talk much, and the way she didn't talk much either. But
and Split and
the
other ones.
Yeah, the other ones. Anyways, I'm not like the hugest fan of her. Anyways, I don't understand. I don't get the praise. But yeah, it was just crazy, man. I don't know.
Am I glad I saw it? Yes. Will I have an interest to watch it again? No.
No.
No. I mean, I don't think so. I don't see myself revisiting this. I'll say I watch it once. I'll watch it once. And,
Yeah. It was like I mean, I don't know if it was as brutal as like Braveheart. I don't know. I don't think so. Because that's what I can compare it to, is like
you gotta know, like I haven't watched something like this. We haven't watched anything like this ever together.
Yeah.
It's always like just horror, creepy stuff, cheesy B horror or whatever, fun 80s.
We haven't watched too much war or like this kind of Viking period killing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know this isn't like such a straightforward review, but
we're kind of all over the place. But
we are.
That's how this movie leaves you. Like at the end, you're just like, whoa.
Yeah, and there was that weird scene with the girl with like you couldn't see her eyes and the seashells in her face. You know who that was?
No.
Remember the singer from the 90s, Bjork? Bjork?
Oh yeah, I saw that name at the end.
Yeah, that's her.
I don't remember what she looked like. Well.
Yeah, I didn't listen to her music because it's really weird, but. I thought that was interesting that all these years later.
Well, I don't want to persuade anybody to not go see it. Obviously, you're not going to not go see it because of what I say, but just know that I'm a very sensitive person, and so this isn't normally my type of movie that I would go see.
This is a total man movie. I'd say go with your bros and see this one. I don't have any bros in the area to see this with.
Don't go on a first date.
Yeah, not first date material movie. Not at all.
No. It'd be like taking a girl on a first date to see The Hills Have Eyes.
I mean, that could be a test.
Or The Last House on the Left.
Oh yeah, I don't think it was.
It wasn't anything like that.
Yeah,
that's bad to compare it to, but there's movies that just don't do it for me. Those are a couple.
This movie doesn't really have the R word in it or anything like that, so.
Right. It's implied.
It's implied in a scene or two, yeah.
Because there are slaves to the Vikings, and
yeah.
You've said it before about me, and I think I've realized that was me hitting the nail on the head.
Okay.
You've said that I don't like the torture kind of stuff, and I think that's what, like, the brutal killings and torture, any of that kind of stuff, not for me. So I think that's why I'm not as, like, you know,
Yeah.
as high praising this.
You want to go ahead and grade this sucker?
Oh my god, what do I even give it? It sucks because, like, I didn't love it, but I can appreciate that it was a good film.
You know, it was filmed well. Definitely.
Yes. Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
How do we usually do it, from 5? We haven't done it the past few times.
Out of 5, yeah.
Okay. No, but I'm saying a countdown. Do I
Let's
count down
say
from
1, 2, 3, 4.5.
Ooh. Yeah, definitely a man movie.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty cool.
I can't wait for you to talk to your buds about it.
Am I gonna see it? Am I gonna pick it up day one? No. Will I pick it up when it's on sale? Maybe. Will I watch it when Coco's at work? Sure.
Yes. Well, now that I've already seen everything, I mean.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be like in the house when you're like, like a...
Yeah. I think it's good that I didn't like it as much, because I feel like I always just give this, like, review, like, oh, I loved it. I feel like every time I do a review, I'm always saying I love a movie. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't, like, love it, but that I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
And hey, I might wake up tomorrow and go, that was a really badass movie. I really liked that. And then it'll be too late for this review, but I gotta sleep on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think 3 is a pretty solid score for me, though.
Yeah, it's pretty 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our take on the Northman.
I want to know if there are any females out there, not being sexist at all, but I want to know what you thought about it. Obviously, you know.
Yeah, so if you're...
Well, and gentlemen, I want to know what everybody thought about it.
Yeah.
Was there anybody that it, like, was like a lot? Didn't love it?
We saw it.
It
was really loud too in Dolby too.
Oh, yeah.
It was really loud.
It was, yeah. And there were people next to me, a older couple, they were talking through everything, and they were like, they were being pretty negative about stuff. Like, they kept just saying, like, this is weird, this is nuts. Oh my, I won't even say some of the stuff that they said, but yeah, they kind of, I don't know, it kind of changed my experience, like, just hearing them echoing next to me, you know. They didn't like it.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
it had a little bit of artsy flair to it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
I did like that.
Yeah,
I did.
Well, I think we this is like the longest review we've done in the car, probably.
That's fine. Right?
So yeah, that's fine. We have no outtakes this time.
Yeah. It's a pretty brutal review for a pretty brutal movie.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. I think we're gonna see the Massive Talent movie with Nicolas Cage. It'll be a little more lighthearted,
Mm-hmm.
a little more funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely give it a thumbs up. Go check it out if you're into these type of crazy movies. I'd say check it out.
I didn't give it the greatest review, but hey, I'd say check it out for sure.
All right, but Brian Goes Blue.
And Coco too.
Signing off. Bye.